Hello, beautiful, and welcome to my ultimate 5-minute morning prenatal yoga flow. We'll start in a cross-legged seat and just start spiraling your upper body in circles. Move in whatever direction feels natural to you. So on the inhales, moving forward, exhaling, moving back, and then you'll reverse the direction. Inhaling, moving the chest over your knees, and as you exhale, rocking back on the sits bone, continuing out that circle. We'll pause in the center, and then slide your hands up your thighs as you let your chest come forward, heart shines, maybe the head drops back a little bit. And then hands on your knees as you tuck the pelvis and round the spine. So flossing back and forth like that, shining the heart forward on the inhale, and then tucking the chin to chest and rounding the spine, tucking the pelvis on the exhale. Come back to center and inhale the right arm upward, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend to the left. So imagine that left ribcage is expanding and lifting upward here. Then inhale, come up to center. Left arm reaches up. And exhale, side bend to the right. Really feel into that length and space that you're creating in the side body. Last breath. And on your next inhale, you'll come up center and release your arm down. So now we'll make our way onto all fours. So slowly move onto your hands and knees so that your wrists are under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. So as you inhale, let your pelvis rock forward. And as you exhale, gently hug baby in, engage the core, pelvis tucks. So notice how just my pelvis is rocking forward and back. It does not include my whole spine. So repeat a couple more of these, moving through your rocks, letting your breath guide your movement forward and back. And on the next inhale, you'll widen the chest, shoulder blades squeeze together, tuck the toes for a gentle up cat. And then exhale, down cat, round the spine, pulling baby up and in. Untuck the toes and chin draws in towards your chest. So just move through a few more like this, just connecting to your breath. Inhaling as you open the heart. Exhale, take baby up towards your back body. And then come back to a neutral spine, and you'll shift your hips to the left as you look over your left shoulder, and then shift the hips to the right as you look over your right shoulder. Now we'll add some circular motion here. So as you take your hips to the left, round the spine, up and over to the right, and then down. So this is a great position to labor in, especially in the heat of labor as you're trying to get baby into an optimal position. So definitely remember this one. You'll take a few more and then reverse the direction, taking the seat up, down, and around. And really just get into it. Let the hips and booty move here. Maybe adding in the head and releasing the neck. Last one, and we'll make our way into puppy pose, reaching the arms forward. Let the chest come down towards the ground. You should feel a nice stretch in the upper arms. Take a deep breath in and exhale to release. Knit your ribs in slightly so we're not just dumping into the low back. Give baby a gentle hug up and in. Place the hands under your shoulders to come back to all fours. And we'll step the right foot forward into a lunge. So option to keep our lunge wide here, stepping to the outside of the hand to make extra space for baby. I want you to think of your pelvic floor like an elevator. So you're pulling it up and in, even as you shift your hips forward into the lunge to keep our hips stable. And rock your hips back slightly, and you can heel toe that front foot in a bit. Swivel your back shin so it's parallel to the back edge of the mat, and walk your hands so they move more on a diagonal in front of your hips. Then you'll bend into that front knee and gently straighten. If there's only time to do one thing in the morning, this is probably it. We're getting into the hamstrings, the hips. It's a great position that's really supportive of the widening happening in the pelvis now. Now walk the hands to the top of the mat, return to all fours. And then we'll step the left foot forward for our lunge. Coming into that first position, shining the heart forward. Again, pulling the pelvic floor in and up as we settle into the lunge. Inner thighs are squeezing together. And then we'll walk the hands on a diagonal as we shift the front foot in a little bit. And back shin becomes parallel with the back of the mat. And then we'll move into these side rocks, bending and straightening into that front leg. Then we'll walk our hands to the top of the mat, shifting back into our left lunge. And then move that left leg back into all fours. Maybe rock the hips side to side. Do any movements that you need here. Then we'll tuck the toes and send the hips up and back for our down dog. Move your feet to the widest part of your mat here. So we have a nice wide down dog. You can keep a bend in your knees. Really just think about pushing the floor away, giving baby a gentle hug up and in, and just feeling that nice release in the backs of your legs. This is another one of my favorites for prenatal because it just allows your belly to hang and really stretches out all of those uterine ligaments that might become achy throughout your pregnancy. Release the knees back down towards the mat and come into our seated cross-legged position. Let the hands rest on your knees, eyes closed, and just tune into your breath, connecting back with your body. And on the next inhale, sweep the arms down, up and around, meeting overhead in prayer, and bring the pair down through center into your heart. Again, sweeping the arms down, around, and up, down through center. Last one, inhale and exhale, prayer at heart center. And bring the hands up to your forehead. May you think love. Bring them down to your lips. May you speak love. And bring your hands to your chest. May you freely give, receive, and feel love. From my heart to yours, namaste.